Alright guys, and welcome to another video on my channel about digital nomad lifestyle. As you guys know, I'm here to bring you real life tips, tricks, and stories of what life is like as a digital nomad, how you can get into it, best places to stay, how to find community, accommodation, friends, networking, work, all of it. So if you're interested in digital nomad life, if you're an aspiring digital nomad, or maybe you really don't even want this lifestyle at all, but you're curious what my life is actually like, hit the subscribe button below, click, and make sure you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. There's gonna be a lot coming up that are really great, and I can't wait to share with you guys more on what my day-to-day life looks like. So I'm gonna be sharing with you some top location, not just for digital nomads in general, but new digital nomads. These are people starting out in the digital nomad journey, maybe people who want to test out if they really want to do this, or maybe for digital nomads who don't really want to be in extreme locations or want to just move somewhere and feel a little bit of normalcy with people who are expats and around them all the time that are also living this lifestyle, and it's an easy place and great place to live. Now, obviously, with becoming a digital nomad, there are different things that you want to consider. One being the cost of living. You need to consider what the cost of living is in each location, and obviously what you're making per month, and see which location best fits you. Number two, you always need to look out for best places that you can work, meaning do they have co-working spaces, do they have cafes you can work in, and is the Wi-Fi fast? Now obviously all locations I'm going to list for you today are obviously going to have good Wi-Fi and are digital nomad hubs, but always consider this if you're going somewhere obviously outside this list or a new city in general. And number three is accommodation. Like, what are the accommodation options for you? Is it easy for you to have a month-long rental? Are there co-living spaces that you could stay at? Are there great digital nomad hubs? All those kind of things. And number four is networking and community. You always want to make sure that you can find places and people to relate to. You clearly and obviously want to immerse yourself in the culture, and you need to meet locals, and you need to learn the local language and try the food and do all of that. But it is nice to have other digital nomads to connect who understand your lifestyle, understand what you're going through. So these places all specifically have digital nomad kind of hubs and communities already curated there that you can plop yourself right into and become a part of. And some of these places I've even been to and lived in, so trust me when I tell you, they're great options. So number one on the list, this probably will not surprise anyone here, but Bali. I personally lived in Bali for over a year. I lived there during the pandemic. I've also been to Bali before the pandemic. The reason Bali is such a big place and a great place for new digital nomads is because there are multiple co-working spaces where you can meet other entrepreneurs, other remote workers, digital nomads. There's networking events everywhere. So many cafes that you can go and sit at and work from. You will see loads of digital nomads with their laptops at these cafes. And the food, guys, the food in Bali is incredible. I think it's really funny. Some of my friends from home be like, so what do you eat? You eat rice and beans and Asian food? And I'm like, no. Mexican food, Korean, Japanese, Indian, American, Irish, Italian, everything possible. And the food is all cooked by expats that have moved there. So it is chef's kiss, so good. So go sit at one of these cafes, pop your laptop up, and you will meet people instantly. So you meet a lot of really cool people there. There are so many opportunities for new business ventures, collaborations. You can learn from so many different people. On my podcast, The Crazy Nomad, which are episodes on my YouTube channel, I interview different people, and a lot of them actually I met in Bali on their completely different jobs and life stories. So that's why I think Bali is such an incredible place. And obviously the lifestyle is just really good. Go walk for a nice walk on the beach for a sunset. Meet loads of people. Nightlife is definitely poppin'. But if you're looking for somewhere a bit more quiet and serene, it's not going to be your place. Just going to let you know that. Now, coming in number 2, another really popular digital nomad location is Chiang Mai, Thailand. Now, Chiang Mai is northern Thailand, so it's not the picturesque white sand beaches and crystal clear waters you probably think of with Thailand, but it is still really, really beautiful. And the cost of living in Chiang Mai is really low. You can live for under $1,000 a month for rent in a really nice high-rise building with amenities, pools, all that kind of stuff. So there's a really, really good digital nomad community there. Loads of co-working spaces. I personally know digital nomads who have moved there. There's a lot of culture. I mean, who doesn't love a really good pad thai? Like, Thai food is delicious. Massaman curry, like, there is so much that you can have in Thailand that is really, really delicious. And like I said, cost of living is quite cheap. Weather, really good. There's also amazing gyms in Thailand if you're looking for the fitness side of things. There's loads to go from, but the community is definitely there, and you'll find a lot of digital nomads, so it's easy to meet people. It's a perfect way to dip your toes in to the lifestyle, like I've said. Now, maybe you don't want to be in Asia. Maybe you're like, Asia, not where I'm going for, not where I want to be. Let's move over to Europe. There are some really, really great places in Europe, and number 1 of Europe, number 3 on this list, is Lisbon. Lisbon has become a massive digital nomad and expat hub because they offer a really great visa that allows you to move there, to get permanent residency in 2 years, and to explore a beautiful country that has nice weather, mild winter, sunshine like 300 days a year. The cost of living while still in Europe is a lot cheaper. If you're American right now, the dollar and the euro, the dollar's doing just fantastic. So this could be a really, really great option for you. And it has a massive community. Like, there are so many expats and digital nomads in Lisbon from all over the world. Lisbon has a great program for taxes and living tax-free as an American if you're American looking to go abroad. So that's a really good location to consider. Obviously, you have easy access to fly all around Europe and travel even more on the weekends. So Lisbon's a really great option if you're looking for more of the Western world, not that too high of a living cost and community. And if you're trying to work not crazy hours, or if you're a remote worker still need to do 9 to 5, Lisbon's a 5-hour difference from the East Coast, so you can do it. A lot of people do. They spend their entire day or morning and afternoon exploring, going to the beach, doing whatever, and then spend their night times working. And whether or not you want to do that, or if you're just a digital nomad who works for yourself, freelance or anything, there are loads and loads of co-working spaces as well as co-living spaces where you actually, your accommodation is a part of the co-working space, and you can go stay there, meet community, meet friends, go to the beach, be tan, drink on really cheap wine. It's a good life there for sure. Now, number 4, we're gonna go head down to South America, and we're going to Colombia. Medellin is one of the biggest digital nomad hubs now in South America, and is becoming one of the biggest digital nomad hubs in general. The cost of living in Colombia is really, really low, and the atmosphere, the lifestyle, the amount of bars and amazing restaurants, and the vibrance that runs through that city is enough to keep you there completely. Now, it's become such a big hub that you have a lot of co-living accommodations. You have a lot of really, really cool cafes allow you to work there, as well as co-working spaces. There are thousands and thousands of digital nomads and an easy network for you to jump into. The weather's obviously beautiful, and the Colombia itself as a country is gorgeous. Go visit beach towns, go to the mountains. There is so much you can do. Get a bit of city life in Medellin, go away for the weekend down to the beach. I'm telling you, it's incredible. And if you know some Spanish, you can even get by even better. So that is a really, really great option if you're looking for a little bit of a Latin flair, kind of giving you options all over the globe in different areas for you. But these are really big hubs. Now, number 5 was talking about Europe, and literally, I don't know why this one just left my brain. That's in Europe, but it's off the coast of Africa, so maybe that's why. But we have the Canary Islands, Gran Canaria. So Las Palmas in Gran Canaria is a really big digital nomad hub. Now, this is part of Spain, obviously. It is down off the coast of Africa. You've really, really nice weather, super, super mild winters, and it's that laid back beach town vibe. If you're going for that vibe, Gran Canaria could be perfect for you. It is a new popping digital nomad community. Lots of co-working spaces, like I said, lots of networking events. You can easily meet people and you can just live your life on the beach, get some sun, and live a bit more relaxed, non-city life. Because a lot of these, obviously in Europe, South America, you're already at cities. So if you're looking for, I'm still close to Europe, cost of living isn't too bad, I get sun a lot, and I have a little bit of a laid-back lifestyle, this is a perfect area for you. And number 6, rolling in, we have lovely Mexico, Playa del Carmen. Now, not only obviously is this a tourist destination and a big place for people to go on holiday, this is also a budding digital nomad scene. For Americans, obviously, it's not that far. You are still on the American time zone, so you don't have to worry about switching hours if you have client calls or if you're a remote worker, and you have the beaches nearby. You're able to kind of get a little taste of Mexican culture, get some delicious food. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but a lot of co-working areas, a lot of places to meet other digital nomads, networking, find great accommodation. So these are a few of the listed places that I would say are great for new digital nomads or current digital nomads who really want a community-driven place, meaning there's already a lot of digital nomads doing it. There's already a lot of them there, expats and people to relate to, so you can immerse yourself in the culture but still have your community of digital nomads around you. So those are my top tips. Now remember, you don't have to listen to this list if there's somewhere else out there, and trust me, there are so many destinations, and I'm going to be sharing more with you on different countries with digital nomad visas coming up or recent released for you to take a look at. But remember, wherever you consider, you just really do want to think about cost of living, accommodation, network, community, and lifestyle, and all those pieces together. What is the best digital nomad location for you? But if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about digital nomad lifestyle, you want to hear more tips and tricks, click the like button and subscribe below to make sure you join this network and you never miss out on any new videos coming, because I got a lot coming for you guys and so much more to share on these topics. So don't miss out. See you guys.